Good morning, friends. This is Shriyasha from Crazy Ministry, and today is 20th of November. And let's see what's happening in the market, what happened yesterday, and how it can actually react for today, and what should be your plan of action. If you're not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead and like this video, subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notification. So let's get started, guys. What happened yesterday? Yesterday, the Indian markets have closed negative. You can see clearly that Nifty closed almost 1.2% down, and the Bank Nifty closed close to 3% down. So that's one thing. And if you look at the US market, after 2 3 days of consolidation, there has been some amount of relief. The selling has halted yesterday, so will it continue to hold, or will it get a sell off, is something which we have to see. Because looking at the futures, what is happening right now, all those whatever profits were done yesterday, looks like most of them are getting wiped off. So that is something which is a area of concern. And if today's closing is going to go negative in the US market, probably we are actually into a correction mode. The only challenge is usually next week is actually a Thanksgiving week, and generally markets are positive during the Thanksgiving week. So we need to see whether the market is going to halt, how it's going to do. We need to wait and watch. Looking at the way yesterday market has given a signal, it looks like probably it could actually get started again, getting into a bull mode. But only time has to say, because the futures are suggesting something different, and we need to see the closing for today. And if you look at the European markets, they have all closed a bit negative. So overall there is a mixed kind of reactions. And from the Indian market perspective, it looks like we may open flat to negative. And if we can open flat to negative, now there are some supports which we need to consider. For the Nifty, it will be the yesterday's low. Nearby to that, there is a gap support. So 12,700 should give us 12,700 to 750 should give us a gap support. So that should give some bounce back, or at least should hold the market. Or else 12,600 is a good support level. So probably we may shift our if you see, we have been trading in the range of 12,800 to 13,000. Probably the range may shift to 12,600 to 12,800, in that range. And banks are the most important key factors right now. The banks have actually started getting into a sell mode. Whether that is going to continue is something which we have to see, and where it is going to take support is something which we have to see. For Bank Nifty, the major support comes somewhere around 27,500 to 28,000 range. So we will be closely watching how things are going to react right now. If it Because at the higher level the selling pressure is still on, so only at those levels probably market can get stable. uh, Overall, if today we end up negative, there is a probability of a reversal. And US market may also, if today US market also turns negative, then the entire global market probably will be getting into a correction mode. Or else if US market turns positive, then probably it will be again in the sideways for the US market. And in the Indian market scenario, probably will get into a reversal. Let's see how things are going to happen today, and based on that we can look at how things are going to work. Because after taking the gap support, we need to see how much the bounce back will come, how much is the strength which is there. Nifty may still have strength. Bank Nifty has started showing some amount of negative divergence, which shows that the trend may halt for time being. But where it is going to halt is still not clear, because the indicators doesn't show that. It may also go back and hit 30,000 and come back, or probably from here itself it can give a correction. So we will have to wait and watch. I don't see immediately as a trend reversal, but definitely there is some amount of halt for this entire rally, so we may get into a sideways motion. And right now it looks a bit on the negative side, but not too much of negative also. See, we have moved up quite a lot at a quite a short span of time, so some amount of retracements and corrections are actually anyway going to happen. That should be only treated as a profit booking and not as a shorting opportunity. Shorting can be done only at the higher levels. Bulls are confident from 12,500 onwards, and bears are confident at 12,800 onwards. So that is where actually the bulls and bears are actually fighting it out. And we need to see if the right now the strength is still there. If the strength comes down, starts coming down, then probably we will actually get into a correction mode. There is a higher probability of correction because anyway it is due, valuations are higher, plus companies like Reliance, Infosys, all the top notch companies, they are also showing some amount of reversal signatures. So, and banks have also started showing. So if the major companies and the banks uh, get into a correction mode, there is a very likelihood of correction, but still there's nothing which we can conclude at this stage. So at this stage we can only see that the market could be in the range between 12,600 to 800. And if we start flat to negative, and if we again start moving up, so that is a place probably there will be a shorting opportunity for us, at least for today. And if we take support, if we go to if we come down early and 12,735 to 7,000 12,750, there's a gap support. So if we actually come there and if we halt, there's a probability of a bounce back. Now the strength of the bounce back is something which we have to see how strong the bounce back will be, and will it be able to sustain is something which we will be closely watching. Now that is what is going to determine how things are going to go, because uh, if the strength is there, then probably we may again continue on the journey. If the strength is not there, then the selling pressure can start increasing, and it will start reducing the strength of the entire trend. And from here probably we will head towards the correction. So uh, that's how actually we need to look at the whole market. Probably there will be a lot of shorting opportunities on stock specific, that will make more sense. Index wise, only when we have some amount of rally, that is where we can probably look at selling mode. At this stage I am not much interested in buying. Probably I'll get interested in buying when it will be somewhere around 12,000 600 points will be an ideal thing, or even today at 12,700 points. If it can hold on to that, I may look at actually buying. Otherwise I would rather stay away from buying at this stage, because as I said, there are a lot of correction which is due, and correction could happen any point of time. And everything depends on the global markets right now, because the global market, if it is going to uh, uh, actually also get corrected, then the correction can happen much more easily. And if it is not going to happen, Indian market can still correct, because we have moved out quite a lot. According to what I see, probably US market could probably move into a sideways market, and Indian market probably anyway it is sideways, but we may start turning negative. So let's see how things are going to work, and based on that we can fine tune our strategies. And if you look at how the gold and silver, again it is in the same range. Whenever it is hitting 12,000 sorry 1850 range, it will try to give a bounce, and whenever it is moving towards 1900 range, the sell off is coming. It is actually in a tight range. Same thing is happening with the silver and crude also. Everything is working in the similar range. Crude is completely following the market. When the market is going up, it is trying to go up. When the market is coming down, it is coming down. So that's how the thing is happening. And gold silver are again in a tight range. Now if it breaks 1850, probably from there we may move towards 1750. So there could be some amount of correction which can happen in the gold silver. So that is something which we have been talking about. And the index also probably can correct, but everything depends on today's closing in the US market, and even otherwise today, how the bank nifty is going to react. If the bank nifties are going to take some strength, then we can see. Otherwise, if bank nifty is going to get more weaker, probably we will move towards the 27,500 range. That is where we have a much better support, and from there again we may see how much the bounce will come. If the bounce is not much, then probably we'll head still further down. But if the bounce back actually can be there, then again the rally can also start. So even in the nifty part also the same thing is going to happen. So we'll see how much the strength is there after we try to actually cover this gap which is made at 12,735 to 12,749. Yesterday we have tried testing, but from there it took some support and went up almost around 100 points. So uh, it has actually given some strength. So we'll see how much the strength is going to be there and how much is the weakness at the higher levels. Both we have to closely watch, and then we can take a decision. Guys, if you have actually liked this information, um, then like this video, hit on the bell icon and subscribe the channel, and share this with all your friends. Let them all get benefited with that. If you are not a part of my Telegram channel, go and search for Crazy Money Tree and join the Telegram channel. And if you want to be a professional trader, go and join my pro trading system program. It's starting from 23rd of this month, which is from Monday to Friday, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the evening. We will be having this program, so stay tuned and I'll be able to help you out. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great and profitable day.